guys, happy Monday. It's Dory from Stampin' Always with Dory. This is take 2 of my video. Sorry, I was having a little issue getting in. As you can tell, Henry's not here tonight, so I'm flying solo. So sometimes that's a little dangerous, but I'm doing my best. So I hope everybody is enjoying this fabulous day. And I hope that you guys, if you're in PA, we had some beautiful weather today. So hopefully you got to enjoy it. If not, maybe tomorrow. So I am hopping on here this evening. We have a new suite. We have a couple new suites that are coming your way tomorrow. And I want to share one of them with you. And this is our Otterly Awesome suite. And there are so many fun projects that you can make with it. So again, it goes live tomorrow with Stampin' Up. So you can order it yourself if you would like. There's also a beautiful one that is more for Valentine's Day, and there's a couple other. That one has dies and hearts and all the things you could possibly imagine on there as well. So we are going to go ahead and get started. If you're on, leave me a comment. Let me know that you're there. Let me scroll over to the comments so I can see them. I know, Deborah, I apologize. You were on and I had a little issue there. So hopefully everybody can hop back on. And I see there's 3 people on. So give me a thumbs up. Give me a like. Give me a love. There's Deb. Sorry. Thanks for hopping back on. And I'm going to share this to my other groups here. Hi, Diane. Diane, you're going to love this box. It's so quick, easy, and cute. All right, let me share again. And now we're going to be ready to roll. So for this box, you are going to need a piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock, whichever color you would like. But one of my favorite things to do is if I'm creating with a suite, I will go to my designer series paper, and on the back it tells you the color palette. So it says Old Olive, so I'm going to use Old Olive this evening. All right, but this is the Otterly Adorable 12 by 12, and you can see all the different colors that you can choose from and make this box into. And then also I made this cute little Christmas one, and I'll come back to this one at the end. Okay, if you guys are on, if you can share the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, just hit share at the bottom of your screen and you can share it right to your own Facebook page. The more friends that watch, the merrier, right? Okay, so I'm going to get out my favorite tool here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my bone folder. Okay, here we go. Bone folder and 8.5 by 11, but I'm going to trim it. Okay, I want it to be 10.5. So I forgot to mention that, sorry. So I'm going to pull out my cutter and put it on top of my score. And you can score on this, our cutter too, which is great. And when you're cutting, whoops, let me move this over. The darker one is the cutter. The lighter one is the score. So don't mix those up because, hi Rise, thanks for joining me. Happy Monday. It's a sad day when you cut and you're supposed to be scoring and vice versa. Okay, so we are going to start. We are going to score at 1/2, which is over here in the corner. 1/2, 1 3/4, 5.5, and 6 3/4. Okay, then I'm going to show you my big trick. So yes, it will hold so many different things. So I put in my little Christmas box, I just put some little Ghirardellis because they match. You know, your chocolates have to coordinate with your cardstock. So they're real red, real red. So I'm all about that. So let me show you something cool. You're going to cut this at 4 1/4, and that will give you 2 boxes. So if you are mass producing, this is awesome. There you have enough for 2 boxes. All right, so you've done most of your scoring, okay? And you just cut it in half. So if you're making these for family, friends, whoever, and then you're just gonna come back and you're gonna score at 1 1/4 on each one. And now we're ready to rock and roll, and we have 2 boxes ready to go. Super quick and simple. So let me get rid of this before I knock it on the ground, because I tend to do that. I get so excited, I just, you know, stuff just flies all over the place. So now I have my paper snips, and I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna use my bone folder. I get ahead of myself because I get so excited to share these things with you. It always amazes me, the cute and creative little things that you can make out of cardstock. So if you have some people that you need to get things for, and you're like, you know, life is expensive, so you can make super quick and cute things with cardstock. So do not discount your cardstock for making quick boxes and little treats and favors for friends and family. So I know if you hopped on, this was my last little box with the card. This was from Friday. Super quick and cute. If you missed that one, you can go back to that video on YouTube and you can check it out. All right, so we're gonna trim this. Let's just cut. We're gonna cut first. We're gonna cut all the lines on the cardstock. Okay, here we go. And we're just gonna bevel the edges on these. It just makes it a little bit easier for them to fit. Okay, there we go. So bevel 1, we're gonna do bevel 2, and this here, just bevel. And then this is actually gonna disappear. So this little flap is gonna disappear, and we're just gonna do that. So that's what your little box is going to look like. Okay, this is so quick and easy. All right, so first I'm gonna start, and I'm going to put some sort of adhesive on this little strip here to close it up. So I am going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus, but if you want to use the green glue, you can use the green glue. If you want to use our tear and tape, the possibilities are endless. It's always good to have choices. So, so we're just gonna have that meet, and we're gonna close that up, just like that. Okay, look at that. Voila! So we just need to close the bottom. All right. So what you're gonna do, what I did is I put adhesive on this side here, and I closed it up like that. You can put it on both sides, and I'll show you what I did. And then you're gonna put it on this side here, on both sides, okay? And then I just make sure that they meet together. Super simple, right? And the exciting part, and then I just take my bone folder and I tap it down on the inside, okay? So that is the quickest and cutest box that you ever will make on this side of Dover, PA, or wherever you're joining me from. Okay, so now we are going to decorate it with designer series paper, of course, right? So this one I have to show you my otters. Okay, so the Otterly Amazing stamp set and dies. Let me show you guys. You're gonna want it. I know you are. This is the Otterly Amazing stamp set. Okay. Love you lots. We're cute together. Oh, look at this. I made a little card. Look at this. So these otters you can cut out of the designer series paper, and I'm a huge fan of that. I have a little confession to make. I do not like to color. Okay. I will, don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite, and it does not always bring me joy. So if I just offended anyone, I'm truly sorry. But I love that Stampin' Up! Gives you dies that you can cut these right out of the cardstock, designer series paper, excuse me, right? And let me show you. They have like this little guy here. Look, you can cut him right out of the designer series paper. And he looks so happy. So much happier than probably if I cut him out or colored him, okay? So then here is my otter box, not to be confused with the phone case. And it has my otters in it that I cut out the other day. So here's another one. Look at this. Oh, this even comes with dimensional backing stuck to his butt. But look at this. Adorable, right? And then you have this little guy who floats on his belly. He's in my otter box too. I just made myself laugh by saying otter box, but anyway. Check this little guy out. Perfect, right? Can cut him out too. Super cute. And these are all out of the designer series paper. All right, so enough about my otter box. But this is super cute. I will be doing a little little video on this fun fold. And I love this designer series paper with the Pretty Peacock, Old Olive. Ooh, love those colors. What do you guys think? Pretty awesome, right? And then these are the little, I'm not going to say it right. They're like irregular, which I love that they're called irregular because nothing is perfect in life, right? So they're like the irregular, oh, I'm not going to find them right now because I need to look for them. You know, I need them, so they're not going to be here. I've covered them up with something. But anyway, oh, here they are. Yep. What are they called? Riverside irregular pearls, because pearls in the Riverside are not regular. So these are super like pearlescent. I don't know what the proper terminology is. But anyway, and then you have kind of like the Pretty Peacock ones and then like the pearl ones too. Super, super beautiful. You're going to want those too, all part of the suite. Okay, but let's decorate the box together. So I have cut out 2 circles over here to my left. I used Pretty Peacock and basic white. All right. And so for my You Are Otterly Amazing, I am going to just use Memento. If you want to make it, you know, a little snazzier and use Pretty Peacock, or you could use Old Olive, whatever makes you happy. And you can see I have the We're Cute Together, so I'm going to peel that off. One of the great things about our stamps, you can just peel them right off. So I'm using Memento. Memento is amazing. And I'm going to stamp it off to the side. One of the great things about a circle is, let's see if I can get this right. You're utterly amazing. Okay. Hi, Ann. Happy Monday. Thanks for dropping by. And so this is just going to go directly on top of my Pretty Peacock. And I'm going to use this is my favorite glue, my Stampin' Seal Plus. Not everybody is in love with it, but I am. We get along pretty well. Sometimes the trick is you just have to use your finger and give it a little bit of an incentive. Okay, there's some people in life that you just need to give a little bit of an incentive. So your glue is just like that. You kind of, you know, have to give them an incentive to move. All right, so here we go. I'm going to pick my otter out of my otter box. I know, right? It's the little things in life today. So I have my little otter that I have pre-cut out of my designer series paper, and he fits perfectly right there on the side. Okay, so I am going to put 2 dimensionals. If you guys want to go wild and use 3, that's totally fine. All right. Well, So I have one up here by his head, and I'm gonna put one over here by his foot because you can see his tail. You don't wanna really put it over here because it's just gonna hang off. Okay, it's not gonna be attached to anything. So I'm gonna peel off the back. Oops, hold on, I have a dimensional stuck to me here. I'm gonna peel it off. And for those of you who are watching, I have a YouTube channel. If you would like to subscribe, that would be fabulous. Sometimes I post things on there that don't go on to Facebook, so you don't want to miss anything. So here's our little guy. You're utterly amazing. All right, and I am going to embellish this with I'm going to use my little tool here. Take your pick tool with my spatula. This is like a Barbie spatula if she were making cookies, but it's great for Riverside Irregular Pearls. And so I'm going to take, and it allows you to just kind of scoop it off. I'm going to put one on there for right now. Okay, so we have our little box, and we are going to cut some designer series paper. I have to move my stamp cut and emboss. My score. And remember, we have another box right here because we scored our cardstock and then we cut it in half. So if you missed the beginning, you're going to want to go back and check that out because it's a great way if you're doing kind of like an assembly line. It makes it so much easier. Okay. So I have my designer series paper here. I'm going to share it with you so you guys can see how cute these otters are. Okay, so these have holes in them. All right, these are the ones that coordinate with our dies. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Look at this. This is like a scene. So you could cut these different things out and put them on cards. All right, this one would be perfect for like a baby card. Because it has the mom and the baby otter, so you could do different things with that. There's other little designs here, and then I love this one too. They're like the river pebbles. Okay, and what else do we have? And then you have, this one is fun too. This one has the little fish and the seaweed. Okay, so lots of cool stuff. And then as far as the dies go, let me show you those two. I'm going to show you the whole thing. You have the little fish, you have the pebbles, more fish, seaweed, and then this would be like water, and then you have the little piece of wood there, and the little baby otter too. Baby otter. So many possibilities there. Okay, so on the front, you're going to cut 2 pieces of each of these. It's going to be 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay, so let me make sure I said that right. 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. Yeah, all right. So we're gonna cut 3 1/2. This is directional, so I'm gonna cut the 3 1/2 on this side. I'm just gonna bring it over. I'll show you guys. Don't want you to feel left out. So 3 1/2. Okay. And then we're gonna do 2 3/4. And you need 2 of those. Okay. Yep. So it's just gonna go right there on the front. I love this. I don't know. I just love the old olive and the pretty peacock together. Okay, and then if you want, we're going to do the side pieces too. Okay, so those are going to be 1. So I'm just going to cut. You can do 1 over here too. See the 1 over here? So we have 1 and 1 by 3 1/4. Okay. Yep. All right, so I need to trim that just a second. We'll do that here. I think this is 3 1/4. Okay. I'm gonna trim that. Just a tiny little haircut. And we are good to go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move that off this to the side, and then we're going to go ahead and put this together. All right, so this should be 2 3/4. I apologize. I need to cut this one again. I misspoke on that one. There we go. Okay. So those are going to be your little side pieces. You're going to cover the whole entire box. So I'm going to go and I'm going to grab mine. Again, you could use your green glue. You could use whatever you like. Again, thank you guys. I appreciate you this evening for tuning in and watching. Don't forget to like and share. I sent out all my prizes. So for those of you who won for liking and sharing in October, those just went out yesterday or today. So you have another opportunity if you would like. All right, so then we're going to do our little side pieces. You could do it all the same color, but I think it's nice to have the contrast. So I'm just going to put the little, looks like water marble on the side. Okay, and on the side again. So there's 2 sides. Put it there. Oh, I just did it. Oh, nobody caught me. I didn't hear anyone yelling at me. All right, I have to cut another piece. 2 3/4. 1 by 2 3/4. Quickly. I was talking. That's what happens when I talk and craft at the same time, right? Sometimes things go awry. All right, here we go. We're going to try it again. We're going to do it on this side. Just makes you human, right? All right, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna pull that in right there. So you have that cute little box, right? And then you're gonna add your little otter to the front. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. And then I'm gonna show you the little treats that I'm gonna put inside that coordinate with the otter. Okay, so I just do my dimensionals. You guys know I love dimensionals too. I use them. They're like the little push-up bra for your cardstock. Look at that, super cute. Okay, so these are our clear, you can hardly see it, but it's there, our clear medium envelopes, and they are great for treats too. Okay, so look at my pool party white chocolate cookie or sugar cookie squares from Ghirardelli. Well, they match. I told you that my chocolate has to coordinate with my design. So, yeah, I went to Walmart and bought out the Ghirardelli and Lindor aisle. So, sorry for the rustling in the paper, but you can put 3 of those in there. You can actually do 4, but let me show you. It's easier if you do 3 because you can stack them on top of each other. And then you just close your little box or bag, and it fits so nicely in there. Then you have, I have it right here. This is the Lost Lagoon soft cording. Okay. And you see it starts right here. And I love to double. When I have cord or string or anything like that, twine, thread, whatever, I always double it. I don't know why, but I just like to. Makes me happy. I'm going to take this out. Sorry, guys. We're just going to roll this together. Okay. I'm going to tie a little knot. And I'm going to tie a bow. And then, let me see if this could, yeah, perfect. Okay. And then, let me pull that. And then we're just going to trim this up. Okay. This, again, is part of the suite. So the cording is part of the suite. And we're going to put that in there. And you have your quick and cute little treat box. And telling everyone that they're utterly amazing. And then, if you want one for the holidays, this is the adorable little Christmas Friends set that I used for this one. Super quick and cute. Again, this one has dies that coordinate. So you could make them for your friends, for Christmas treats. You can make them for your coworkers. You can make them for your table at Christmas. You could put these around the table for your Christmas Day buffet or whatever you're having, one for everybody, or any holiday parties. They're absolutely perfect. So birthdays, and they're a nice size, so you could fit, you know, a couple different things in there. So again, that is the box that I'm sharing with you this evening. And the card that I shared earlier, the Otterly, oh gosh, yeah, here it is. It's behind me, this one. So you could put those two together. Deborah Gray, you're gonna knock these out of the park. I've seen how talented you are, so your boxes are gonna be absolutely amazing. But they're so quick and easy. And you can make 2 out of 1 piece of cardstock. So it's a little easier to mass produce that way. So again, tomorrow, the Otterly Amazing Suite goes live, as well as the Valentine Suite. And that one I have here too. Check it out. You can check it out together real quick. And then I'm going to announce who the winner is from last week. So, Valentine's, absolutely adorable, the little hearts. And we have some beautiful, look at this designer series paper. I did little wheels on it, but oh, the gold and the marble, I love it. This one is called Hearts of Elegance. So this one is available as well. Look at these dies. Absolutely beautiful. Love. Look at this one. And then there's the Happy Hibiscus as well. I got that one too. So tune in tomorrow. These go live. You can check them out online. So they are online exclusive. So you're going to need to go online to order yours. All right. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. And if you give me a share, your name is going to be entered. It'll be announced next week. And also, if you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I will be back on Friday, and we will be making this card together. So come back and join me on Friday, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And I can't wait to stamp with you again soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.